Hey, Chemstars, this is Mrs. Vanaway bringing you the Chapter 12 Objective Check all over molarity. So let's get a few things straight first. You should have already watched the videos on the notes and filled out your notes. And then you should have already filled out your homework and then checked your homework. And now you should have filled this out and now you're checking this out, okay? You're checking your work against my work. You should have your calculators handy as well, just in case you need to recalculate something. And let's begin. So the first thing we have to do, this is again Form A. If you have Form B, hang on, I'll get to it in a little bit. So the first thing you should do is fill out your triangles. And you know how much I love to fill out this triangle, right? Because I get to sing. This may be the last time I get to sing. Aw. All right, you ready? Here we go. The mole's on top of the mountain, the mole's on top of the mountain, the mole's on top of the mountain. Why? To see molarity. And leaders, that's right. All right. I hope next time you sing along too. I may call you out on it and sing a duo with me. What do you think? That sounds like fun. So now what? Number one says how many moles? You're looking for moles, right? So what do you need to do? You're solving for moles. What's moles equal to? Molarity times liters. All right. Do I have grams here? No, I don't. So I can't use grams, periodic table. All right. So I need to use molarity and volume. Well, if I covered up moles, it's molarity times volume. And so I'm just going to multiply 2.5 by 4.0, and I get 10, don't I? But why did I put a little dot after it? Well, that little dot means it's significant, isn't it? So I need 2 sig figs, that's all. And number 2, it says a 250 ml solution contains 33.5 grams of lithium bromide. I bet I need periodic table. So I might as well do this right now, all right? So I looked up lithium bromide, and I have 1 lithium and 1 bromide, and so the molar mass of lithium bromide is 86.84 grams. All right, so let's answer the questions. So the first question is, how many liters does it contain? All right, well, let's see here. How many liters is 250 milliliters? Well, what unit has to go on the bottom? Milliliters. So how many milliliters are there in a liter? 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter, and so I divide and I get 0.25 liters. Now, normally all I do if I'm given milliliters, I just divide by 1,000. I thought I'd show you the factor labeling way to just prove to you that's all I'm doing is taking 250 divided by 1,000, okay? And so this should make sense because if you notice, the bigger unit liter gets the smaller number, 0.25. The smaller unit milliliters gets the larger number, 250. All right, how many moles does it contain? All right, so I have 2 ways to determine moles. I can either do molarity times volume, but what's my problem in number 2? I don't have molarity, do I? So I can't use that, but I can use grams, periodic table. I knew I was going to have to use that, didn't I? All right, so all my work up here was not for waste, was it? So how many moles is 33.5 grams? Periodic table is 86.94, and what goes on top is 1 mole, and I get, when I do it, 0.385 moles, all right? Notice I only have 3 sig figs because that's all I have right here. So now what's the molarity of the solution? Well, what's molarity equal to? Well, let's look up here, all right? What's molarity equal to? Moles divided by liters, isn't it? Moles divided by liters. All right, so moles divided by liters. All right, well, how many moles do I have? I have 0.385 moles. How many liters do I have? I just figured that up here. I have 0.25 liters. So when I divide, this is what I got, but my calculator gave me 3 sig figs, but because of my liters, I only need 2 sig figs. So I did not round it. I just made it 1.5 molarity. All right. So finally, what is the name of the glassware used to make precise molar solutions? That was your bonus. It is a volumetric flask. So if you had Form A, you're done. You can quit. If you had Form B, well, let's see what you had to do. Let's go to the next page. All right, so for 2 points, you too had to fill out the chart. You want me to sing again? The mole's on top of the mountain. Why? To see molarity. And liters. You thought I forgot, didn't you? All right, so what's the first question? How many moles does a 3.5 molar solution contain in 0.5 liters? All right, so I need moles. Am I given grams? No, I'm not. All right, so what do I know? I'm going to use my triangle. So moles is equal to molarity times liters. They're side by side, so I'm going to multiply. And so here I have it. So molarity times volume, 3.5 times 0.5. And my calculator gives me 1.75, but I'm smarter than my calculator. I have 2 sig figs here, 1 sig fig here. I'm going to make it 1 sig fig, okay? All right, let's see what question 2 is all about. Okay, a 200.0 milliliter solution contains 44.7 grams periodic table of potassium iodide. Well, I'm guessing I'm going to need the periodic table. So I did this right here. I have 1 potassium plus 1 iodine. So my molar mass is 166.00 grams. All right, let's see if I need that. Well, number 1, or letter A, says how many liters does it contain? All right, so let's do this. How many liters are in 200.0 milliliters? What goes on the bottom, everyone? 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. So my milliliters cancels out. So what's 200 divided by 1,000? I get 0.2000 liters. Why so many zeros? Because I have 4 sig figs right here. So now what? How many moles does it contain? All right, can I do moles is equal to molarity times volume? No, I only got volume. I don't have molarity. So guess what I'm going to have to use? Yes, I'm going to use the periodic table. So here is my 44.7 grams. I already told you how many grams are in 1 mole. My grams cancels out. So 44.7 divided by 166 is equal to 0.269 moles. All right. So now what? What is the molarity? All right. Well, what's molarity equal to? Let's find out. Okay, what's molarity equal to? Moles divided by liters. You're right. So molarity is equal to moles divided by liters. So, how many moles do I have? I have it right here, 0.269. How many liters do I have? I have it right up here, 0.2000 liters. So, folks, before I show you my answers, how many sig figs should my answer have? I have 3 sig figs here. I have 4 sig figs here. So my answer should have 3 sig figs. You always take the fewest number. So this is what my calculator gave me. So this is what I rounded it to. And guess what? Your bonus is the same as before. It is a volumetric flask. Okay. So I hope that helps. I hope you understand how to calculate molarity. And so don't wait to be great. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.